All right, so we've been talking about different things in this. All right, so we've been talking about different things in this specific training, but there's one topic that really concerns me, and this is in regards to blowing up your account. Okay, I know it's like the hardest part, or it's super crazy to like accept the fact that you're gonna blow your account. I blew out like 4 accounts before I started to make real money, and even that was in binary. Then in Forex, I blew a couple of other accounts and so on. So it's completely understandable, it's part of the process, but in this specific part of the training, I wanna help you avoid blowing your account. And in order to help you do that, I want to give you a few personal tips that I applied myself in order to avoid this. And I wish someone had told me this at a certain point, just to help me out, not to burn my account, right? So the tip number 1 that I want to give you is we're not going to talk about general things like controlling your emotions and so on. No, we're going to talk here about what you do and you know that you're doing it wrong, but you still do it, right? Which is, for instance, number 1, borrowing money to trade binary options. I know this has nothing to do with the fact that you can blow your account, but trust me, it ends up being like the main reason why you blow your account. And the reason why is because, look, the emotion, like the negative and positive, whatever, are just the result of whatever you did before that. Okay, it's not the strategy's fault. It's not my fault. It's not your fault. It's just a series of events that actually take you to make some bad decisions. Number 1 is borrowing money. So when you borrow money to try to make money with binary options, then what happens is that you have that responsibilities on your back, and you know that you have to pay them back, whether it's the bank, whether it's a friend, whether it's a loaner, it doesn't matter. You do need to pay that back, and that pressure always comes to you, and it's really hard to control that. So basically what you do is that you end up placing more trades because you're losing money. You end up placing trades with bigger amounts of money because you want to recover that money fast, and so on. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2 thing is trust one simple method and follow it. Okay. Back when I was I actually started following signals myself, and it was super crazy the fact that there are so many services out there to follow signals, for instance, that I didn't really know which one was trusted. I was just going after every one of them, and that's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to find one method, and with one method, you should be good to go to make money. And this is something that for some reason, a lot of people don't fully understand. They think like the more they know, the better. But that's not the truth. The truth is that support and resistance strategy works. Okay? The 1-minute strategy works. The Kellner channel strategy works. The 2-minute strategy works. The 3-minute Kellner channel strategy works. Bollinger Band strategy works. Moving averages strategy works. Which one is the other one? The awesome oscillator 1 strategy works. The MACD indicator, just that simple indicator, works. So at the end of the day, every strategy works at a certain point. Whether you're getting 70% profit, whether you're getting 90% profit, or whether you're not getting any profit at all, you should stick to one strategy only. The coolest thing about this is that all strategies have different levels, and at a certain point they do have certain, how can I put it, they're suitable for everyone. Okay, so you might not be doing good with the support and resistance strategy, but you're good with the 2-minute strategy. Does that make sense? Or you're better with the 1-minute strategy. So you can find the strategy that is actually for you. For instance, myself, the RSI and stochastic strategy is the best one for me. Okay, that's the one that I dominate the most, and that's the one that I feel more comfortable with. So yeah, that's number 2 thing. Don't follow everybody. Okay, just follow one and master it. Whether it's me or somebody else, it doesn't really matter. Okay, don't follow those videos that just tell you, oh, how to make $1 into $5,000 every single day they do it. Like they're billionaires at the end of the month, but they never show how much money they're making. You know that I don't really show off like my money and so on. I could show you my bank accounts, but still somebody will come and just like, oh, those are fake accounts. You know what I mean? So I prefer to live my life and just enjoy it, because that's basically what I do. I'm financially free. But don't go after those people who show you dreams that you're not going to achieve, at least not overnight. Okay? Stick to one. Stick to one strategy that you can trust. And more importantly, stick to one mentor that is going to take you where you want to get. Super important. And the third tip to avoid blowing up your account, super important, is that some people, for some reason, tend to blame others for all the mistakes they do. And this is not just in trading, right? This is in life. So for some reason, let's say that you end up placing a trade, even if someone else told you to place a trade, like in a signal service, and you place the trade and you lose it, and then you start blaming other people, usually what happens is that negativity, it's like a magnet, okay? You're just going to attract negative results, negative vibes, and so on. I'm not really that person of vibes and these things that don't exist. Just have faith. I don't live like this. Okay, I'm a facts person, but I know for a fact that the more negative you are, you end up getting close to negative people, negative results, negative activities, and so on. And it's not because something, like mysterious happens. No, it's just because people with good vibes don't want to be with people with bad vibes. Does that make sense? So make sure that you actually stay positive and stop blaming other people. At the end of the day, every mistake that you actually make, it's a learning curve. And you should take advantage of those mistakes, okay? So as long as you actually follow these tips, I'm sure that you're going to stop blowing your account. Make sure you stick to one strategy, practice enough, and I'll see you in the next lesson.